Stop guessing if a 6-quart air fryer will actually fit your weeknight dinners. These 5 do, and one of them seriously surprised me. Today, you'll get my real-world kitchen counter testing notes on 5 popular 6-quart air fryers, what they're great at, what annoyed me, and which one felt like the easiest buy-it-once choice. Number 5. Paris Hilton PH11921. The Paris Hilton is a 6-quart digital air fryer that looks way more premium on the counter than you'd expect for the category, and the touchscreen is simple enough that I didn't need to relearn it every time I used it. It runs at 1700 watts, and in my tests it heated fast enough for weeknight food like wings and frozen snacks without feeling underpowered. Where it wins is presets and flexibility. It's got options like air fry, roast, broil, bake, reheat, keep warm, pizza, and dehydrate, and you can adjust time and temperature pretty easily. I use dehydrate for thin apple slices, and it held low temps in the range it's designed for, which is a nice bonus at this price. For family-style cooking, the 6 cute size felt right for 2 to 4 people, and it handled a full layer of fries if I didn't overcrowd them. I also like the built-in turn shake alert on several modes because it saved me from set it and forget it soggy spots. But being honest, this is where the cute and capable vibe meets a couple real compromises. The temperature range on the main cooking modes tops out at 400 degrees Fahrenheit, which is fine for most foods. But I missed having a higher ceiling when I wanted that extra blast of crisp at the end. Also, most cooking presets are designed around a 1 to 60 minute range, so anything long and slow still feels like you're working around the device instead of with it. Number 4. Cuisinart AIR-200. The Cuisinart is a 6-quart basket-style air fryer that feels more like an appliance brand workhorse, and the first thing I noticed was the viewing window with an interior light. That window sounds like a gimmick until you realize how often you open the basket just to check, dumping heat every time. Function-wise, it covers the basics really well. Air fry, roast, bake, broil, and keep warm, plus a digital display with presets and a toss reminder. In my testing, that toss reminder was genuinely useful for fries and small frozen foods because it kept batches more even. It also goes up to 450 degrees Fahrenheit with adjustable temperature control, which gives you more headroom for crisping compared to some models that top out lower. When I pushed it hot for wings, it gave me a solid texture, especially if I didn't overcrowd the basket. Now the nitpicks. It's surprisingly limited in one way that matters to a lot of people. It doesn't include a dehydrate mode, and the timer caps at 60 minutes. That makes it less flexible if you like doing dried fruit, jerky-style snacks, or even long drying for crunchy garnishes. Also, while the window is great, the unit is still on the bulkier side for a 6-quart, and it's not the fastest cooker compared to some newer designs. So if speed is your #1 priority, this one might feel a bit steady rather than snappy. Still, it's reliable, easy to understand, and the window feature is something you'll use more than you expect. Three. Instant Pot Vortex Plus. The Instant Vortex Plus is the air fryer I kept coming back to when I wanted consistent results without babysitting. The clear cook window makes it easy to monitor browning, and the overall design feels like it's built for everyday use, not just occasional snacks. It's a 6-in-1 style setup: air fry, roast, broil, bake, reheat, and dehydrate, so it hits the key modes most people actually use. In my kitchen, reheat was the sleeper hit. Leftover pizza stayed crisp on the bottom without turning the top into rubber, and I didn't have to fire up a full oven. What I liked most was how predictable it felt. Once I dialed in my usuals, wings, frozen fries, and roasted veg, I got repeatable results batch after batch. It's not trying to be flashy, it's trying to be dependable, and that showed in day-to-day cooking. Capacity-wise, it's a true weeknight machine. I could do enough for a small family, and the window helped me time the shake flip based on what I actually saw, not what the timer assumed. If there's a downside, it's that this model is focused on a clean, straightforward experience rather than deep customization or niche features. But if the goal is crispy food with less drama, the Vortex Plus earned its spot. Number 2. Cosori CAF DC601 CUS TurboBlaze. The TurboBlaze is the one that felt the most modern the second I started using it, largely because it's built around a DC motor system designed for quicker heat up, faster cooking, and more controlled airflow. It's still a 6-quart basket unit, but it behaves like it's in a higher performance tier. On paper and in practice, the range is excellent. 90 degrees FAFF to 450 degrees FAC small, and the time range can go all the way from 1 minute up to 24 hours, which opens up a lot of niche uses. I tested lower temp functions for gentle tasks and higher temp cooking for crisping, and it handled both ends without feeling inconsistent. It also packs in a lot of functions: air fry, roast, broil, frozen, reheat, bake, dehydrate, proof, preheat, and keep warm. So it's not just an air fryer, it's almost a compact cooking station. Proof mode was especially handy for anyone who bakes. It's not something every air fryer even attempts. Everyday cooking is where it shines. Frozen foods cooked evenly, wings came out crisp, and roasted vegetables browned without drying out, as long as I didn't overload the basket. The basket and crisper plate are dishwasher safe, which matters when you're using it multiple times a week. The only reason it's not my number 1 is that the top pick gave me a more unique kitchen system advantage, something beyond speed and versatility. But if you want a feature-heavy 6-cute air fryer with a wide temp range and serious flexibility, TurboBlaze is an easy recommendation. Number 1. Ninja AS101CY. The Ninja, often sold as the Ninja Crispy Pro system, felt the most different from a standard basket air fryer. And that difference is exactly why it landed at number 1. It's built around glass, clean, crisp containers and a modular base that adapts to different sizes, including a family-sized 6-quart container. In real use, the glass setup is a big deal because you can watch cooking progress clearly, and it changes how you cook. Less guessing, fewer heat dumps from constant checking, and better timing for that pull it right before it dries out moment. Ninja also includes 6 functions: max crisp, air fry, bake proof, roast, recrisp, and dehydrate, so it covers both daily cooking and the stuff that makes leftovers taste new again. Power is strong at 1800 watts, and the unit is designed for family-scale tasks, with claims like cooking a 7.5-pound chicken and serving up to 10 people using the 6Q glassware. In my tests, it felt confident at higher heat crisping, and recrisp was the feature I didn't know I needed until I used it, especially for fries, pizza slices, and anything breaded that normally dies in the microwave. Another win is practicality after cooking. The storage lids make it feel like a system instead of a single appliance, because leftovers can go straight into the fridge in the same container you cooked in. That's a small workflow change that saves time in dishes, which is what air fryers are supposed to do in the first place. Final thought? That's all for today, folks.